afternoon. It is still Wednesday. I found some really cool little stuff lately. I've been trying to make some better choices, and that's what we're talking about this evening. This is Poppy, which I think is so cute because it's a pop. But it's prebiotic soda, and it's like, you know, all kinds of good stuff, natural caffeine and everything. And it comes in like the pack I got's a variety pack. Well, this one is a cherry soda, and it's actually good. And the other one that I've had is like citrus. It's kind of like Sprite, which is usually about the only pop that I drink. I do love the fountain cola, like Coke. It's good. It's pretty good. So you have to try it. But anyway, I was thinking today about being, listen, you gotta stay in there and be good. Still forgot to bring my cup holder back. Being tired, being worn out, trying to fit everything in, trying to do everything, because I've got a million things I'm trying to do, and for the past 2 weeks I've been so frustrated because of all the things that I want to do and not being like physically and mentally with it to be able to do it, because I have a day job, you know, gotta have one of those to eat, but I have a day job that I don't feel like it's hard. Like, it's not a hard job, but it is so mentally draining. Like, for the past couple of days, like, my eyes have been twitching, and it's because I'm so tired. But I've got to have my day job to eat. Well, building my business, I'm a writer, and wanting to work on that and work on that stuff, but yet having to be at the day job, and the kind of day job that I have, there ain't a whole lot I can do with my business or my writing, because my day job is driving. Like, I really ain't got a lot of, I can't be sitting typing on a laptop. I'm thinking I've got an idea though that might work. But there's not a whole lot I can do. You know, I can't go and do like I want to do with my business and things like that right now. And it's kind of frustrating. And I was thinking today about, ooh, that cleaned the glass up good. I was thinking about, you know, we're all, I would imagine, you know, most people, you're like me, you're trying to do all these things. You're trying to grow, you're trying to better yourself, you're trying to build a better life for yourself. You know, because I grew up in, like I said, a dysfunctional home. I had a parent that had an issue with drugs and alcohol, and I grew up with, you know, it was always no, we don't have the money and things like that, which I had everything I needed. God took care of me. You know, I didn't go without food, you know, and stuff like that. But I remember not having what seemed like everybody else had. You know, kids went school shopping every year. We didn't do that. You know, and I remember then, like, it bothering me. You know, and I'm thankful now just because of how I am. Like, that's good. You know, like, I've kind of molded me and shaped me in a way. And I'm thankful for that. But I want a better life. You know, and I work hard, and I think that I should be able to do what I want to do. You know, and I don't want, like, you know, I really don't want a lot, or I don't think it's a lot. Because you really don't need a lot, but I don't want to struggle. I don't want to, you know, not be able to have what I want to have. And I'm trying to build a certain kind of life for myself. I want to do a certain thing, and today I was thinking about what I wanted to do, what I wanted to be able to get up in the morning and do. And when you're working at this, whatever it is you're doing, whether you're building a business or you want to work to retirement at what you're doing now, whatever it is, trying to do that and trying to stay sane and get rest and be healthy and all these things, it's very difficult. Just like the battle of you have to work to eat, but then you're working and you can't hardly afford food that's good for you, which is the craziest thing. You know, you can eat stuff that is literally killing us for cheap, but healthy food and whole food is really expensive. So it's kind of like it's hard to get where you're trying to go, but there are things that we can do, even in those places where we're trying to build up and things like that, we're struggling. Growing your own food, even right now I've got stuff in those little, they're not flower pots, they're the little black containers that when you buy plants that they're in, they're the really thin ones. Like I've got dirt and seeds in them now. I've got all kinds of seeds. And we could take seeds out of, you know, like if you buy tomatoes, take the seeds out of them, put them in a pot of dirt, stick them on your porch. I mean, there's things that we can do to help ourselves. Like instead of sitting on social media for an hour, doom scrolling, looking at what everybody else is doing. Like, who cares? That's not benefiting you at all. And there's stuff like when you're trying to relax and things like that, it's easy to look at social media, and there's people that I follow and I love their content, you know, motivational stuff, whatever, and I love to see people doing well, like people celebrating things, like I love to see that, but that doesn't build your dreams and your goals. You're sitting there wasting time. Before you know it, an hour's gone. What could you have been doing in that hour? Like if you will, everybody, if we would focus on the task and do it, because I have so much trouble just getting started. Like I procrastinate so much. You know, I'm dead tired, whatever. But if you will just focus and do it, a lot of times things are a lot easier than they look. There's many things that I have went at that I've looked at it and I'm like, man, this is going to be hard. And then it's been simple. Like you just have to decide that you're going to do it. So whether it's you're going to eat healthier, because that helps with energy too and sleep. You know, everything that we're putting in our bodies is what we're getting back out of our bodies. Honey, scoop that tractor over. Had all kinds of room over here running on the old line. Y'all want to quit doing that? We talked about this yesterday. Quit doing that. But anyways, what we're putting into our bodies, whether it's in our mouth, our eyes, our ears, that's affecting what's coming back out. So let's keep feeding ourselves junk and chemicals and stuff that's killing us, and then wonder why we're not healthy, wonder why we've got health problems. Let's keep feeding our eyes all the bad and the negativity. Go watch the news. Like, I do not watch the news. I can't tell you how many years it's been since I watched the news. I do not. I ain't worried about it. I don't get into politics, none of that stuff. If I hear something, it's because somebody's telling me, or something pops up on social media while I'm trying to post something. I don't want to know. It is not beneficial to what I'm trying to do. Whatever. But we can keep on letting people talk negativity in our ear until we believe it. It's all, we can do better. We can make different choices. And I hope that I can encourage me and I can encourage you to make the choices necessary and to do what we need to do and not give up. Because I'm telling you, there is all kinds of stuff that is just piled against us, and we could quit, and we could have a million reasons. It's like a friend of mine yesterday was like, "You're late," because I'm always late, and I was like, "Well, my clock went off at this time, and I didn't get up till this time, and blah 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 blah." And they said, "All I'm hearing is excuses," and I said, "Well, I got plenty if you need some," you know, because we do. We can all have a million excuses. We can have a pity party, we can sit down and cry, and we can say, you know, because I could say stuff too. I could say, you know, I grew up in this kind of situation, and this is why I'm the way I am. And there's not any excuses. You can recognize it, that it's not benefiting you and not helping you, and you could do something about it. But the stuff that you want to keep it, whether people like it or not. Like me, like my weird little heart and the stuff that I love. I'm not changing that. I don't care who thinks it's weird. You know? What is going to benefit you in your journey? What is going to help you get to where you need to go and to have a better life and to be happy? It's up to you. It's not up to nobody else. I hope you're not trying to find it in somebody else or a place or a thing or whatever. It's you. It's going to take you. Just like me, it's going to take me. We can make the choices though, and we can do better, whether they're little tiny steps or they're big steps. Think about it. I bet you've thought of all kinds of good ideas that'll help you since we started. So go. Get started. I'll see you tomorrow.